Okay, so what is everybody's feelings about Steve winning the fantasy football?
That's great. Oh, no curse. Everybody loves Steve. Mr. Magnificent.
Who's everybody?
He's like everybody in the league.
That's not true.
Everybody in the league loves Mr. Magnificent.
No. I think you keep the league together, but I'm not happy with you holding the title.
Well, you better get used to that. I ain't letting it go. Steve, I'm 39. Yes, I'm 39. Went to Gwynn Park High School, Yellow Jackets. Hell yeah. I was born in DC, raised in Forestville. That's it.
Jamal, 39 years young, also went to Gwynn Park High School. Go Jackets again. Born in DC, raised in Largo, Maryland. In high school, I was a nerd. Did nothing but homework and play my instrument.
I was on the football team and I played my saxophone and I copied his homework. We've known each other since 5th grade.
Yeah, so I was was it 1989?
Yeah. We started hanging with each other like 7th grade.
Yeah, I would say that.
So,
that's accurate.
What's that?
It's a long time.
I thought Jamal was bad because first thing I saw, he got into a fight.
That's ridiculous. That's not what happened. So I transferred to Steve's school in 5th grade. We already began, it's probably the second week of school. And somebody to transfer with me got in a fight, but he lumped me in with that dude. I won't fight.
All I saw was you get into a fight, and I was like, okay, he's bad. I don't know if I should hang with him.
My first impression of Steve was I thought he was a mute because we had the same math class. I sat next to the math class. And I didn't hear me? Yeah, Miss Snipes' class.
Oh.
And Steve didn't talk for probably the first 2 months of the school year. I don't know something was wrong with him.
Anybody that know me know I don't speak to you until I get to know you. My first interaction that I remember with Jamal, I remember when I first met him and I was like, okay, nah, this kid is a fighter. I'm gonna get beat if I hang with him because I'm gonna have to be fighting. Can't fight at school. My father made that clear. No fighting in school. But the first day I remember is when we got to middle school, and I got there early, and I sat in the back of the class, and Dennis came and sat next to me, and I was remembering why is he sitting next to me? I don't know him.
Yeah.
And then Jamal walked in and looked around the class, and was gave me the nod, and then sat down next to me, and I was like, okay.
I think I'm the voice of reason. I don't think I've ever been a hothead. And it's funny, he talks about not fighting at school because he didn't talk about what happened outside of school. And me hanging around Steve in the neighborhood that he grew up in, he had a different reputation outside of school. So.
I had strict instructions not to fight at school. So
it just rolled over when you got home?
When I got home, it was different.
No, I always felt like I was I was always afraid of being in trouble. My mom ran a pretty strict household, so I kind of always stayed away from.
I take the moniker of being a hothead, but I mean I'm also the voice of reason sometimes too.
Yeah, it kind of switches off.
We yin and yang.
Yeah. Steve's more conservative than me.
It's a lot more conservative.
I go left on a lot of things. My cultural interests, style of dress, a lot of stuff. So I think that's how, and that kind of applies to not just us, but our kind of crew as a whole.
Yeah.
I like to explore a little bit more. Steve is very, kind of grounded in a lot of different aspects of life.
I'm very traditional. Never doubt in my mind. I never imagined. I don't lose friends.
Yeah.
And Jamal is one of my closest friends.
It's always been that way.
Yeah, Jamal is a brother to me. I never could imagine not being his friend.
It's interesting. We come across people we went to high school with, and I've heard people, you know, on more than one occasion say, "Well, you still, you know, y'all still cool? Like y'all still friends?" And to me, it doesn't, you know, it's not a thing to maintain a friendship for as long as we have.